GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at MyCircleK, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with MyCircleK, powered by GP Energy.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local schools. My name is Jonathan Kerman. The man behind the lens is Khalil Campbell, and we're coming to you live from Dennis Murphy Court inside South Medford High School in beautiful Medford, Oregon. Thank you for joining us this evening. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou. Tonight, the final regular season volleyball match of the year, and it pits your South Medford Panthers versus the visiting Grants Pass Lady Cavers. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for events on TableRockSports.net. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support by heading over to TableRockSports.net and clicking on the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and hit that big red subscribe button. Helps us stay in the game. We're going to step away for a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we step into the Bills Glass Coaches Corner and take a look at both of these teams. You're watching Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou. Panther Volleyball pregame show will continue right after this on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bills Glass. Having new windows installed by Bills Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bills Glass show you what you've been missing. Bills Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou, as the Grants Pass Lady Cavers come to town to take on your South Medford Panthers. Time now for the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. Bills Glass is the industry leader and clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. Locally owned and family run, Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. When you hear that crash, think Bills Glass. Let's step into the Bills Glass Coaches Corner for the visiting Grants Pass Lady Cavers. They come into today a record of 1-7 overall, 0-4 in the Southwest Conference. Their roster is as follows. Sophomore number 1, Alexa Medley. Sophomore number 2, Sophie Mock. Sophomore number 3, Emma Jordan. Senior number 4, Elle Beth Isabel. Sophomore number 5, Reagan Bruner. Senior number 6, Emily Rund. Senior number 7, Laylee Friend. Junior number 8, Alex Hook. Senior number 9, Tony Stevens. Freshman number 10, Taylor Ziegler. Sophomore number 11, Isabel Sandoval Lopez. Freshman number 12, Taylor Douglas. And freshman number 14, Brooklyn Wakefield. The Grants Pass Lady Cavers are coached by Joelle O'Rourke. Assistant coach is Jamie Ziegler. In lieu of we have a very special Bills Glass Coaches Corner for the South Medford Lady Panthers. Tonight is senior night, and so we're going to bring you down onto Dennis Murphy Court for live coverage of the pregame ceremony recognizing the Panther seniors. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou.
We're also going to recognize the Lady Caver seniors. For Grants Pass, number 4, Beth Isabel. Number 6, Emily Run. Number 7, Laylee Friend. Number 9, Tony Stevens. The Panther Nation congratulates these graduating senior athlete scholars. And now we would like to recognize your South Medford Panthers. First up, number 7, Jessica Houston. Escorted by Janice and Irving Houston. Jessica says, I can't believe this season is actually coming to an end. It's had its ups and downs, but there's not another team I'd rather be on this journey with. The amount of love I have for the girls I get to play with is so great. I played with all of them for so long and known a few even longer. It blows my mind that this is now the 10th year I've been playing. So many teams, coaches, and teammates. I'll never forget all the trips, the bus rides, and the big tournaments that bonded everyone together. I'm going to miss this sport and all the lifelong friends that I've made throughout the years. I hope to keep in contact with everyone as much as possible because I love them all forever. They mean the world to me and I wouldn't be where I am today without them. I'm not sure what my future holds, but I know I want these people in it and to play wherever I get the chance. I love this team and this sport. I will never forget these past 10 years. Jessica Houston. Number 15, Kaya Jackson. Escorted tonight by Damian and Sherry Jackson. I want to start by thanking head coach Robin Akpan, our assistant Alec Young, and the rest of the coaching staff for coming in and making this program new and refreshed. Even after graduating this spring, I'm highly confident the program will continue to succeed and be prepared for whatever's to come in the following years. Special thanks to our athletic trainer, Helena. There's no way I'd be able to continue playing the last 3 years without your help. I also want to thank my biggest supporters, my family, for putting in so much time, money, and encouragement into helping me achieve my dream to study dentistry while playing collegiate volleyball. It's a dream I've had since I was 8 years old. I owe a lot of gratitude to my mom. Her love for volleyball allowed me to fall in love with the sport in 2nd grade when I started at the YMCA. She'd been my coach for 9 years, watched every single game, but most importantly, she yelled at me when it was needed. Finally, I want to recognize my team for putting in the work and time to be the start of the successful program for years to come. Over 4 seasons of high school volleyball, this senior class has had 3 head coaches, 4 assistants, and was unsure about getting a senior season and then played through the pandemic. Not many teams would be able to persevere and end up at the top of the conference, and I'm proud to be a part of a team that has executed that. Thank you. It's made me proud to be able to say that we have all accomplished in such a short season. On a final note, I'm extremely excited to announce this fall I will be attending Carroll College in Helena, Montana to play volleyball and study pre-dental and biology. Kaya Jackson. Number 3, Amanda Drain. Escorted by Jen and Kevin Drain. This season marks my 10th year of playing volleyball. I still remember my first season of YMCA ball in the 1st grade. The first time I stepped onto the court, I knew this was a sport that would stick to me for many years. Back then, the net was as tall as a skyscraper, and the ball barely fit in my tiny little hands. As the years gone by, I've grown, but let's face it, that still looks like a tiny skyscraper to me. But over the course of my volleyball career, I've been blessed to have been a part of so many amazing teams. From school teams and clubs, I've bonded with so many teammates. I'm thankful to have had the opportunity to learn and grow with so many players, some have become my closest friends. A team is never complete without a coach, and I've had some of the best. Every single one taught me not only how to build my volleyball strength and ability, but also how to be a better team player and a better person in the world. Thinking specifically about this season, I just want to say I don't think I've ever been closer to any team in my life. This is one of the best groups I've ever been a part of. This year we've had the longest preseason and went to have to practice outdoors, but we prevailed and stuck together through it all. I'm so thankful to have two wonderful coaches, Robin and Alan, guiding my team this year. They always push me to do my best and continually help me to achieve my goals. Volleyball has helped shape who I am, and I'm grateful that my mom introduced me to the sport. I've got the most supportive and encouraged parents who have stood by me and helped me follow my dreams. Forever thankful to you both. I love you, Mom and Dad. While this final week marks the end of high school volleyball, I hope this is not the end of my career altogether. I want to continue playing at the next level. The idea of playing at the next level excites me, and I would love nothing more to have the opportunity to be part of another team and play the sport I love. Who knows, maybe if I play college ball, I'll finally achieve my goal of being a middle blocker. Just kidding. I haven't made a decision yet on where I'm going to go, but I hope to make that decision soon so I can start on my last chapter. One last thank you to this amazing group. I love you all, and for those of you who aren't graduating this year, I will be here to cheer you on next season. Amanda Drake. Number 16, Danielle Pace. Escorted by Kyle and Angie Pace. Honestly, I would never have thought I'd be graduating and finishing my high school season at South. But I'm so incredibly happy and blessed to have been a part of this team. I remember third grade looking up to the seniors thinking, that's going to be me someday. It's so surreal that it's finally here. Although this is my first and last year in this program, I'm happy I've gotten to spend my last year with the people I love. This is by far the closest I've ever felt to my teammates. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. I'd also like to thank my parents for always pushing me to be awesome best and supporting me endlessly. My decision for my future is undecided right now, but I'd love to continue with the people who've been at my side all the time. Danny Pace. Number 5, Aubrey Millar. Escorted by Katie and Ryan Millar. Aubrey says volleyball's been an amazing part of my life, and I'm grateful for all the memories, friendships, and lessons learned from being a part of a team. I love the sport, and I'm grateful for the impact it's had on my life. Thanks to my family, teammates, and coaches for all the happy times and fun experiences. I'm especially grateful for my parents. They're the best supporters ever and sacrificed a lot so that I could play the sport I love. I am so thankful that we're able to have a season this year, and it was a great one too. The team has been so much fun. You guys are the best ever. I love you all so much. My future plans are attended my dream school, Brigham Young, Utah, this fall, where I will be studying business finance. Thank you, South Medford Volleyball, for all of the great memories. Aubrey Millar. Number 13, Evelyn Laupola. Escorted by Elena and Pavini Laupola. Evelyn says being a part of this volleyball program has been such a great journey through the past 4 years. I deeply thank my coaches who make me a better volleyball player each and every day. Shout outs to Robin, Alan, Dina, Jen, and Amanda. I also want to thank everyone who supported me off the court. My family foremost, including my parents, brothers, cousins, aunties, and grandmas. And I very much appreciate my close friends and fans who are always there cheering for me. Lastly, I cannot give enough thanks to my teammates for all the hard work and passion they've put into this team, which has been inspiring for me to do so. My top favorite memory I have with you girls is finally beating North Medford! Looking forward, I will continue to play the sport I love and carry the hard work and passion from high school. I love you, South Medford Volleyball, Panther for life, Evelyn Laupola. Number 2, Alondra Picasso. Escorted by father says I want to start off by thanking my team for making it such a great season. I'd like to thank coaches Robin Ackpan and Alan Young for being such amazing coaches and pushing me through the season. Last but not least, I'd also like to thank my brother, my mom, and my sister-in-law for being here tonight and supporting me through everything and putting up with me and making me the person I am today. Love all you guys. My future plans are study nursing and play college volleyball. Alondra Picasso. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up one more time for our graduating scholar athletes.
A touching and heartwarming moment here at South Medford High School as our Panther volleyball seniors recognized in a fantastic pre-game ceremony. Thank you for joining us here on TableRockSports.net as we bring you coverage of the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. We're going to step away for a quick commercial break, and when we come back, the volleyball match gets underway between your South Medford Panthers and the visiting Grants Pass Lady Cavers. We'll be right back on TableRockSports.net.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed. From the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
That we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherm coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Dennis Murphy Court, the home of the South Medford Panthers. You're watching Panther Volleyball on TableRockSports.net, the final regular season match of the 2021 season. So happy to be able to bring you coverage of Panther Volleyball all season long. My name is Jonathan Kerman. The man behind the lens is Khalil Campbell, and the Grants Pass Lady Cavers have come to town to take on your South Medford Panthers. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. I'm going to step away from the microphone, take things down onto Dennis Murphy Court for the player introductions and the singing of our nation's anthem.
Perform this evening Grace Millar.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
A beautiful live rendition of our nation's anthem by Grace Millar. Nothing gets my red, white, and blue blood boiling quite like a live rendition of our nation's anthem. We're going to take things back down onto Dennis Murphy Court for the starter introductions.
Number 3, Emma Jordan. Number 4, Elle Beth Isabel. Number 5, Reagan Bruner. Number 6, Emily Run. Number 9, Tony Stevens. Number 12, Taylor Douglas. And the libero, number 7, Laylee Fred. The Lady Cavers are coached by Joelle O'Rourke and assisted by Jamie Ziegler. And now the starters for your South Medford Panthers. Number 2, Alondra Picasso. Number 5, Aubrey Millar. Number 7, Jessica Houston. Number 13, Evelyn Valpola. Number 15, Kaya Jackson. Number 16, Danielle Pace. And the libero, Amanda Gray. The Pacers are coached by Robin Ackpan. The officials for tonight's contest: on the ladder, Bruce Nicholson; on the floor, Dinah Cantrell; and on the corner, Bobby Malatesta. Ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over. It is time for Panther Volleyball.
And there you have it, the starter introductions for both squads. The final regular season match of the 2021 season. South Medford in their home blacks with blue shorts, Grants Pass with their blue tops, white sleeves, and black shorts are on your right. Both teams will remain on their respective sides of the court for the entire duration of the match, all part of the COVID safety protocols and statewide mandates that have allowed us to reopen high school athletics safely. Grants Pass will start with possession. Tony Stevens will get us started. You're watching Panther Volleyball on TableRockSports.net as they take on the Grants Pass Lady Cavers, and it starts right now. The set by Danielle Pace, the strike, and the kill. Kaya Jackson starts South Medford off on the right foot. Aubrey Millar back to serve now for South Medford. Millar sends it away. Dug out by the libero, Laylee Friend, the strike, and the kill. Emma Jordan for Grants Pass, beating the front line of South Medford. And we're tied 1-1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Sophie Mock and Isabel Sandoval Lopez checks in for Grants Pass. It'll be Sandoval Lopez back for the serve. The set by Pace, the strike by La Pola, a double touch called on South. Point to Grants Pass. Saved by Amanda Drain, sent over by Katie Clevenger, and Clevenger hits pay dirt for South Medford. Jessica Houston checks in for South. Evelyn Laupola behind the line to serve. That serve well past the back line. Point, lead, and possession back to the Lady Cavers. Alexa Medley checks in to serve for Grants Pass. There's a strike and a kill. Sophie Mock for Grants Pass. And the Lady Cavers have jumped out to a 4-2 lead. South Medford favored in this match if you look at the overall records. South with an 8-3 overall record and a 4-1 record in league. Grants Pass 1-7 overall and 0-4 in league record. There's a miscommunication and a point to South Medford. They're back within one. Bailey Davis checks in for South, and she'll go back behind the line to serve. Also, Emily Flegel will check in for Danielle Pace. Davis to send it away. Sent back over by Taylor Douglas, and that is in play on the near sideline. GP keeps the lead, and Laylee Friend, the Grants Pass libero, will serve it away. Set by Davis, the strike and the kill. Katie Clevenger for South Medford. Alondra Picasso will check in for Clevenger, and she'll go back to serve. Here's the set by Emily Runn, sent over by Tony Stevens, controlled by Bailey Davis of South Medford. Bobbed back over by Aubrey Millar. On the return, Sophie Mock, the strike and the kill. Grants Pass maintaining that lead. The score now 6-4 in favor of GP on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Reagan Bruner and Elbeth Isabel waiting to check in.
Isabel back to serve.
And Elbeth Isabel will be back to serve. The set by Drain to Davis. Here's Millar, the quick touch. Dug out beautifully by Alexa Medley. And then the ball lands out of bounds. Point to South Medford. It'll be Amanda Drain to serve. The set by Emily Rund. The strike wide by Grants Pass, and we are tied 6-6 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Reagan Bruner had it returned to sender, but Grants Pass able to play it. Rund gets it across. The set by Davis. Flegel the strike, too far, and Grants Pass retakes the lead. Emma Jordan checking in for Grants Pass now. Four seniors and one junior on this Lady Cavers volleyball team. There's a couple of quick sets back and forth. Davis gets it over to Millar. The strike return sent up by Drain. Picasso is there. Millar again gets it across. First touched by Rund and sent over by Bruner. No, it's into the net. Point to South. So again, just the four seniors and one junior. 5 players total are upperclassmen for the Grants Pass Lady Cavers team. So a real bright future ahead for GP. And a heavy upper class roster for the South Medford Lady Panthers, who are playing like it, 8-3 overall. There's a strike and a kill. Emma Jordan, the sophomore, gets it done for GP. Tony Stevens will send it away for Grants Pass. Kaya Jackson, the kill for the Panthers. Tied at 8 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Katie Clevenger will check in for Alondra Picasso. The set by Rund, and the strike is wide. Point to South Medford. Aubrey Millar to send it away. Serve controlled by GP, sent over. Drain sets it up. Clevenger, the winds up, the strike, and the kill. South Medford gets into double figures first on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They lead 10-8. Millar again. And the quick touch by the front line of South Medford, Katie Clevenger, once again showing the veteran savvy. And wouldn't you know it, she's only a sophomore. The set by Danielle Pace. This time, Grants Pass is there. Taylor Douglas and Reagan Bruner for the Lady Cavers. This broadcast is brought to you in part by My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K. Evelyn Laupola, the strike, somehow saved by Grants Pass. Millar is there, the set for Clevenger, and Clevenger finishes the job. Jessica Houston checks back in for South. Evelyn Laupola is back to serve. There's a strike and a kill. Emma Jordan for Grants Pass.
Alexa Medley in for the Cavers and back to serve.
Alexa Medley will check in and serve for GP. Working our way through set number 1. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. No one there on the other end for South Medford. Grants Pass is pulled to within 1. And we are tied at 12. Quick touch, Kaya Jackson. Nifty move, and that gives South Medford the lead.
And Emily Flegel back in for the Panthers. Davis to serve.
Sophie Mock had it returned to sender, and the point won by South Medford. Side out, South Medford. They lead 15-12 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Bailey Davis the serve for South Medford. Sophie Mock the kill for Grants Pass.
Tony Stevens back in for the Lady Cavers. Larry Friend to serve.
Somehow dug out by Laylee Friend. There's a dig by Alexa Medley. Sophie Mock, and a nice dig by Bailey Davis. Amanda Drain over to Emily Flegel. It's past the back line. A point well earned by Grants Pass. Front line play of GP has tied things up at 15. Laylee Friend the serve. Davis the set. Flegel the strike. And point, possession, and lead to Grants Pass. The dig by Clevenger to Flegel. And the finesse not working that time. GP takes a 2-point lead here in set number 1. And another point to Grants Pass. Friend again. Millar to Drain. Sent over by Clevenger. The finesse by Stevens, somehow dug out by Millar. Play continues. Run sets it over. Drain to Davis. Clevenger, the finesse. There's a dig by Sandoval Lopez, but to no avail. Point and possession to South Medford. Alondra Picasso will check back in for Katie Clevenger, and Picasso will go back to serve. Sandoval Lopez sends it over. Drain is there. The quick touch, perfectly done. Aubrey Millar. And it's back to a 1-point game. Strong front line play by South, dug out by Sandoval Lopez. Play continues. Flegel the strike. Saved by Tony Stevens. Sophie Mock gets it across. Saved by Bailey Davis. Aubrey Millar sends it over. Here's Mock again. Past the back line. We're tied at 18. Picasso again to serve. Dug out by Friend. Sent over by Mock. Wide. Past the near sideline. South Medford retakes the lead. Coming down to the wire here in set number 1. And Grant's pass unable to save it. South gets into the 20s. Timeout. Grant's pass will take one as well. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court, the home of the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. The Grants Pass Lady Cavers putting up a fight in set number 1 against your South Medford Panthers. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South with a 2-point lead late in set number 1 on senior night. South Medford senior Alondra Picasso will send it away to get play underway out of the timeout. Dug out by Mock. Tony Stevens, the strike and the kill for the Lady Cavers. Elbeth Isabel and Reagan Bruner check in. It'll be Elibeth Isabel back to serve for GP. Millar, the soft touch gets it over. The set by Runs. The strike. Oh, Davis the save, but to no avail. Point to Grant's Pass. We're tied at 20. Isabel again. Millar sends it up to Davis. And Millar gets it over. Stevens the strike. In play! Grant's Pass takes the lead. 21-20 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And we are tied back up at 21. Amanda Drain, the senior libero. In a critical juncture here in set number 1. Bruner sends it over. Drain is there. Davis the set. Millar had a return to sender. Oh, somehow. And they're going to call it a lift and a point to GP. Emily Runs back to serve for GP. They've got a 1-point lead over the home team. And on the line, Grant's Pass with a 2-point lead late in set number 1. Timeout called by South Medford. We'll keep things right here. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. If you're looking for the way to Funky Town, make sure you stop by Bill's Glass, the industry leader and clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned and family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. When you hear that crash, think Bill's Glass. Coming out of the timeout, Grant's Pass with the 2-point lead late in set number 1. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, and it has not disappointed thus far. Tight action between the Lady Cavers and your South Medford Panthers. Play underway out of the timeout. Aubrey Millar, the strike and the kill for South Medford. Kaya Jackson will check back in for South, along with Danielle Pace. And it will be Pace back to serve with her team down 1. If you're new to the sport of high school volleyball, 1st to 25 wins the set. You must win by 2. We're playing best of 5, so the first team to win 3 sets wins the match. And the serve by Pace ties things up at 23. Now this point here is 4-set point. And it's past the back line. Set point. Grants pass. Tony Stevens back to serve for the Lady Cavers. And GP a chance to take set 1. And a miscommunication. Point. Set. Grants pass. We'll be right back with set number 2 on TableRockSports.net.
Back. Our middle and high schools are ready to welcome students back for in-person learning.
School may look a little different, but some of the most important things remain the same, like the chance to connect with teachers, see friends, join in activities, and make plans for our future.
Welcome to Hedrick, people! In this video, you will learn key information about how our middle and high schools are preparing for students to return and what we can all do to ensure everyone's safety as we get back to school.
As students arrive, by bus, car, foot, or bike, they will follow new protocols and safety practices. On the bus, students wear masks and sit socially distanced.
Families can find the bus routes on your school's website under Our School. Drop-off locations and protocols at many schools have changed.
As students arrive on school grounds, staff will direct them where to go, either heading to class through the main entrance or straight to their classroom through the exterior door.
A staff member will greet students and do a visual check for wellness.
Students play an important role in keeping others healthy. If you have any of the following symptoms, stay home.
Visitors and volunteers may not enter school buildings at this time. Families who make prior arrangements may enter the main office.
Once inside, students and staff will follow the arrows to keep distance as they walk the halls.
Every classroom has been measured and desks have been placed to ensure physical distancing between students. Sharing of materials will be discouraged, but when sharing is required for an activity, extra precautions like washing hands before and after are taken. Students will be grouped into cohorts, stable groups of students, and they will stay with those groups during the day. We have increased cleaning throughout the day and are instituting deep cleaning at the end of each day for all high-touch surfaces. Additionally, our maintenance team has worked to increase ventilation throughout our school buildings. Thanks to updates to our system, HVAC systems are set to bring in fresh air an hour before school starts each day, and classroom air will be cycled hourly.
Meals continue at our schools. At our middle schools, students can receive a free breakfast and lunch. Students will eat their lunch in the classroom or the cafeteria while remaining socially distant. At our high schools, students also receive free breakfast and grab-and-go lunch at the end of each school day to bring home. Breakfast will be available for the first few hours of each school day for students.
One important way we are keeping staff and students safe is through the regular and consistent use of masks. Students and staff will wear masks throughout the day.
Make sure your mask fits well over both your nose and your mouth, and consider bringing a backup.
Our schools will continue to encourage proper hand hygiene, including washing hands for 20 seconds with soap and water,
and using hand sanitizer at stations located throughout the building.
Welcome back, students.
Welcome back, students.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular on Siskiyou. It's senior night here at South Medford High School, but the Grants Pass Lady Cavers have come out swinging and took set number 1 in close, dramatic fashion, 25-23, you see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South will start with possession in set number 2. Thank you for joining us here on TableRockSports.net as we continue to bring you coverage of high school athletics from around the state of Oregon. Sophie Mock, the strike and the kill for GP to start set number 2.
Tony Stevens back in for Grants pass. Laylee Friend to serve.
Laylee Friend back behind the line for GP. The set by Davis. The strike by Flegel, controlled by Friend. Tony Stevens gets it over for Grants pass. And a miscommunication on the South Medford side. Another point to Grants pass. A nice dig by by Emily Flegel, but another point to GP. They've jumped out to an early 3-0 lead. Friend again to serve. Davis the set. Kaya Jackson the spike and the kill for South Medford as the Panthers get on the board here in set number 2. Flegel to serve. The dig by Friend. Sent over by Mock. The set by Davis. The strike and the kill. Katie Clevenger for South Medford.
Emily Flegel back to serve.
It will be Flegel back to serve it away for GP. For South Medford. Medley the first to touch it. Tony Stevens gets it over. It is on the line. Point to Grants pass.
Side out, Grants pass.
Elbeth Isabel and Reagan Bruner check in for Grants pass. The GP senior Elbeth Isabel to serve. Drain the set. Flegel tracks it down. Clevenger able to get it over for South Medford. Dangerous position. And a point won by South Medford. Amanda Drain to serve for South. Stevens the strike. Flegel the save. Drain the dig. And that's going to be too many touches. Point to Grants pass.
Emma Jordan back in for the Lady Favors. Emily Rund to serve.
Emily Rund will serve it away for GP. Clips the net, falls on the South Medford sideline, and things are going GP's way here in set number 2. And another point to Grants pass. There's a strike and a kill for the Panthers. Alexis de Schweinitz checks in for South, and she's back to serve. The set by Rund, the strike and the kill. Emma Jordan, the sophomores showing off for Grants pass. Good rally back and forth. Clevenger the touch. Dug out by Bruner, sent over by Bruner. Drain the dig. DeSchweinitz the set. Laupola the strike and the kill.
Katie Clevenger back to serve for the Panthers.
Drain tracks it down in the far back corner. Flegel the strike and the kill for South Medford. Side out, Grant's pass. 9-6 the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Isabel Sandoval Lopez and Sophie Mock check in for GP. Flegel gets it over. The strike. Oh, and return to sender. Evelyn Laupola gets the job done for South. Tess Wente checks in for South Medford. The set by DeSchweinitz. Flegel the strike and the kill. The Panthers roaring back. The deficit is down to 1. Flegel again. Saved by Friend. Sent over by Jordan. DeSchweinitz the set. Flegel the strike. Wide past the back line. Point to Grant's pass.
Alexa Medley back in for the Cavers and back to serve.
Millar the strike and the kill. Point and possession to South Medford. Kaya Jackson and Bailey Davis check in for South. Davis back to serve. The set by Rund. Return to sender. Tess Wente and Kaya Jackson have tied things up for the Panthers. Davis the serve. Friend sends it over. Oh, and a mistime jump. They're going to give the points to Grant's pass. Kaya Jackson, the quick touch. Saved by GP. Mock sends it over. Davis sends it up to Drain. Clevenger in play. Point. Possession to South Medford. Emily Flegel back to serve. There's a strike and a kill for GP.
Reagan Bruner and Ellie Beth Isabel back in for the Grants pass. Isabel back to serve.
We're tied at 12 on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
Amanda Gray
An ace for South Medford. Amanda Drain gives the Panthers the lead. The set by Rund, sent over by Bruner. Drain digs it out to Davis. Kaya Jackson past the back line. We're tied at 13.
Anna Jordan back in for the Lady Cavers. Emily Rund back to serve.
And an ace for GP as they take the lead. Stevens gets it over for GP. Drain the touch. Davis gets it across. Sophie Mock. And there's Flegel. Evelyn Laupola gets it through. We're tied at 14. Alexis de Schweinitz will serve it away. Stevens, the double bop, and a point to South Medford. We're tied again at 15. Been close all game long. Largest lead so far is for South Medford. They had a lead of 4 back in set 1. And point to GP. Evelyn Laupola winning it at the front line for South, and we're tied once again. And the quick play by GP gives them the lead in possession. Isabel Sandoval Lopez and Sophie Mock check in. Sandoval Lopez is back to serve. De Schweinitz the set. Laupola the kill, and we're tied at 17. Laupola saves it, and Wente sends it over. Run to the set, Mock the strike, and saved by Grant's pass. Friend gets it across. De Schweinitz sends it up. Wente, Flegel, and points to South Medford. They take the lead 18-17 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Evelyn Laupola's serve gets the job done. Timeout, Grants pass. We'll be right back on TableRockSports.net.
Medford School District, we have a shared vision. All are learning, and learning is for all.
We all have a role to play when it comes to preventing COVID-19 at school.
And in our community.
Our community agreement states,
I will
wear my mask at all times.
And properly.
I will maintain physical distancing.
Stay arms length apart.
I will
wash my hands often.
For 20 seconds, soap and water.
I will
stay home when I'm sick.
This is our MSD community agreement.
To keep our schools safe.
And the community safe.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court, the home of the South Medford Panthers. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Another exciting match, another exciting set developing here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, as Grants Pass takes the point and cuts the deficit to 1 here in set number 2. You see the scores on the John L. Scott scoreboard. GP taking set number 1 over the South Medford Panthers 25-23. DeSchweinitz the set. Wente with the kill. Mock the strike, and the kill for GP. Back to a 1-point game.
Stevens back into the Lady Cavers. Friend back to serve.
South Tess Wente with the kill. 21-19 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Flegel gets it over. A quick touch by Run. Davis the dig. Drain sends it across. Run the set. Stevens the spike. And the kill for Grants Pass. It's a 1-point game.
Bruner and Isabel back in for the Lady Cavers. Isabel back to serve.
Clevenger the set. Jackson sends it over. Opportunity for Grants Pass here. Run to Stevens. In play. We're all tied at 21. A vicious windup by Stevens. Wente had it met at the net, and GP takes the lead late in set number 2. Davis to Clevenger. The soft touch gets it done, and we're tied once again on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Stevens, the quick strike and the kill. South back on top. The Lady Cavers playing for set point. Nobody there. Set point, Grants Pass. Timeout, South Medford. We will take a break as well. We'll be right back on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, a 1-0 set lead for GP, and they have a 2-point lead here in set number 2. Thank you for joining us here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Set point for Grants Pass. Davis the set. Clevenger the spike. Met at the top. It lands out of bounds, but they're going to give the point to Grants Pass. The Lady Cavers have taken the first 2 sets here on senior night at South Medford High School. Don't go anywhere. What should be an exciting third set is coming your way next, right here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on TableRockSports.net.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
U.S. Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. You see the scores on the John L. Scott scoreboard. The visiting Grants Pass Lady Cavers, a record of 1-7 overall, 0-4 in league play, are up 2 sets to 0 over the hosting South Medford Lady Panthers, who are 8-3 overall and are 4-1 in league play. An exciting development, to be sure, here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Thank you for joining us here on TableRockSports.net as we continue to bring you coverage of high school athletics from around the state of Oregon. Families and students are finding that the Medford 549C Online Academy to be a flexible and effective way to learn. MOA serves grades K through 12 with top online teachers. Visit medford.k12.or.us for more on the Medford Online Academy. Set number 3 between Grants Pass and South Medford is underway. And the first point will belong to South Medford. Alondra Picasso will check in for Emily Flegel and go back behind the line to serve. The dig by Friend. Sent over by Bruner. Drain gets it up. Davis to Clevenger. The set by Run. Tony Stevens, the quick touch. Davis digs it out. Drain is there. Elbeth Isabel. Quick touch. Point one. South Medford. Picasso. Friend sends it over. Davis the set. Laupola the strike. Dug out by Rund. There's a dig by Drain, but to no avail. Point to GP. Both teams on the John L. Scott scoreboard here in set number 3. Emily Rund back to serve. And the ace, we're tied at 2. That shot wide. Point to GP. There's Evelyn Laupola on the front lines. And we're tied at 3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And an ace for Laupola. Davis the set, the strike by Wenty, sent back by Stevens. And a miscommunication that time. Point to GP. The Medical Eye Center of Medford is helping bring you today's action. They have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit medicaleyecenter.com to learn how they can help your vision needs. Davis the set, Wenty the strike and the kill. South retakes the lead, 5-4 on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
The Schweinitz and Millar back into the Panthers. The Schweinitz to serve.
A fantastic dig by Schweinitz to keep it in play. There's a booming strike by Reagan Bruner. And Grant's pass ties things up at 5.
Sophie Mock and Isabel Sandoval-Lopez back into the Lady Cavers.
DeSchweinitz the set. Sent over by Clevenger and won by Clevenger. Point, lead, and possession to South Medford. Katie Clevenger to serve. Low line drive gets the job done for South. Serve past the back line. 7-6 the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Alexa Medley for Grant's pass checking in. The Schweinitz unable to track it down, and we are tied at 7. Flegel sends it across past the back line. The Lady Cavers have taken the lead here in set number 3, 8-7. Dug out nicely by Sandoval Lopez, sent over by Medley. Drain, and Wente unable to get it down. Friend was there. Mock sends it across for GP. Clevenger the first to touch it. Wente, this finesse. Mock is there. Fantastic rally. Here's Mock. Too strong, and we're tied at 8. A serve and an ace. Amanda Drain. South Medford retakes the lead. Play at the net. Point won by South Medford. Past the back line. GP with the point and possession.
Back in for Grant's pass. Friend to serve.
On the line. Tony Stevens ties things up at 10 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Bodies diving on the floor. Somehow South able to keep it alive. The Schweinitz sends it up. Millar to Flegel. Runs to Mock. Point South Medford.
Jackson and Davis back in for Hammers. Davis back to serve.
And an ace for South. GP will track it down as Tony Stevens gets it over. Davis the set, Flegel the strike, and the kill. The set by Run. Stevens the response. Point to Grant's pass.
Bruner and Isabel back in for Grant's pass. Ellie Beth Isabel to serve.
Oh, and a miss hit. Point goes to South. Alondra Picasso will check in for the Panthers, and she is back to serve. Run the set. Stevens the strike. Return to sender. Kaya Jackson and Evelyn Laupola there. South matching their largest lead of the match for either team. Picasso the strike. Smedley the first to touch it. Elbeth Isabel to Laylee Friend. Libero to Libero. Drain is there. Clevenger, the finesse. 5-point lead for South Medford. Timeout, Grants Pass. We'll be right back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Grants Pass with the 2-0 set lead, but South Medford leading by 5 midway through set number 3. Alondra Picasso to serve it away out of the timeout. Touched by Run, sent over by Bruner. Controlled by South. Here's Clevenger, the kill. 6-point lead now, largest of the game for either team. Bruner had a return to sender. Grants Pass able to control it. Sent over by Elbeth Isabel. The set by Davis. Laupola the strike. Return to sender. Drain is there. Laupola the set. Jackson the finesse. Dug out by Isabel. Returned at the front line. Katie Clevenger showing the emotion. Here's Alondra Picasso. Tony Stevens gets it across. Saved by Clevenger. Clevenger returns wide past the near side, the far sideline. Point to Grants Pass.
Emma Jordan back in for the Lady Cavers. Emily Run to serve.
That one past the back line, point to GP. Point to South, Evelyn Laupola back to serve. And point possession back to GP. Tony Stevens to serve.
Back in for Grants Pass. Tony Stevens to serve.
Set by Davis. Wente too far past the back line. Point to Grants Pass. The Lady Cavers have cut it to 4. Low line drive serve. Sent over by Jackson. And too far past the back line. GP begging for the touch. And they're going to say side out South Medford. Alexis DeSchweinitz and Aubrey Millar check in for South Medford. It'll be DeSchweinitz to serve. Strong frontline play by the Panthers. Tess Wente and Aubrey Millar. The lead back up to 6. Timeout, Grants Pass. We'll keep things right here. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Medford parents with children who will be 5 on September 1st. It's time to launch into kindergarten. Visit your neighborhood school April 7th from 4 to 6 p.m. Please bring your child and proof of address and get the scoop on all things kindergarten. Visit medford.k12.or.us to learn more about kindergarten launch. And it is our sponsors who make this live high school athletic action available to you absolutely free on any device. And that includes our title sponsor, Lithia Auto Superstore, Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. 21-15 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South with the lead late in set number 3, fighting for their lives. Alexis to Schweinitz to serve it away. A touch over by Reagan Bruner. No one on the other end for South. Point to Grants Pass. Sandoval Lopez back to serve. Picasso the first to touch it to Schweinitz the set. Wenty the strike. From her knees, Friend the set. There on the front line. South wins it once again. Clevenger to serve it away for South. Low line drive handled by GP. Not entirely. Point to South Medford. Too strong past the back line. Set point to South Medford. And South fights to keep it alive. We're going to set number 4 with Grants Pass leading 2-1. Don't go anywhere. The Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, continues right after this on TableRockSports.net.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
That we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. And the program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherm coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Welcome back to South Medford High School. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. It's not an opera, but there's plenty of drama down on Dennis Murphy Court as the South Medford Lady Panthers have fought to force a fourth set versus the visiting Grants Pass Lady Cavers. This broadcast would not be possible without the support of our amazing local sponsors, including Bill's Glass, the clear choice in Southern Oregon for 50 years for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned or family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. When you hear that crash, think Bill's Glass. You see the set scores on the John L. Scott scoreboard. The visiting Lady Cavers holding on to that 2-1 lead with close wins in the first 2 sets, but South Medford awoke in the 3rd set and took it 25-16, setting up a dramatic 4th set. Senior night at South Medford High School. The Panthers trying to go out on a high note before we head to postseason play. And the Panthers start out on the right foot, an ace from Bailey Davis. Clevenger saves it, and a point to Grants Pass.
Stevens in for Grants Pass, Friend to serve.
The finesse, somehow dug out by Isabel Sandoval Lopez of Grants Pass, and then finished off by Kaya Jackson of South Medford. A strike and a kill, Tony Stevens. Sophie Mock back to serve for GP. Clevenger waits for it, and it's wide past the near sideline. Point to Grants Pass. Stevens to Bruner. And point's going to go to Grants Pass. Laupola the strike, returns to sender. Tony Stevens and Reagan Bruner impenetrable on the front line for GP. Mock to serve. Whistle blows, point to South Medford.
Laupola back to serve. Isabel back in for the Cavers.
Tony Stevens, a vicious blow. 6-3, Grants Pass on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Tess Wente, the finesse, returned by Stevens. Davis gets it up, And Wente gets it over. The set by runs. Stevens again. This time the finesse. Clevenger is there. Jackson sets it across. Run the set. Mock has to wait for it. Gets it across and it gets the job done. Correction, Emma Jordan wins the point for GP that time. And the Lady Cavers with their largest lead of the match. Picasso the first to touch it. Off the serve. Clevenger waits for it. The strike and the kill for South Medford. Alexis de Schweinitz and Aubrey Millar back in for the Panthers. De Schweinitz sends it away. There's Stevens. Past the back line. Point to South. Return to sender. Tess Wente brings the Panthers within one. Millar gets it to de Schweinitz, to Clevenger for the kill, and we're tied at 7 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. De Schweinitz again. Dug out by Drain. Here's Clevenger getting it done. And South Medford takes the lead. Tony Stevens, the finesse, Drain, the effort, but point to Grant's pass. We're tied at 8.
Stevens back to serve.
De Schweinitz the set, sent over by Clevenger into no man's land. It wins the point for South Medford. Emily Flegel will check in for Alondra Picasso. And a point to South. GP able to return. De Schweinitz the set, the quick strike and kill by Tess Wente. Flegel the soft touch. And South not able to return it. Point to Grant's pass.
Sandoval Lopez and Sophie Mott back to serve. Back in for the Gators.
The finesse by Millar, dug out by Isabel Sandoval Lopez. A nice dig by South Medford to get it across. Sophie Mock the strike. De Schweinitz is there to Drain to Flegel. Oh, she gets it done for the Panthers. An ace for Amanda Drain. Timeout, Grants pass. We'll be right back on TableRockSports.net.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram Trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Set number 4, you see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South with a 13-9 lead, trailing 2-1 over the visiting Grants Pass Lady Cavers. This broadcast would not be possible without the support of My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K. Amanda Drain is back to serve for South Medford. Run gets it across, but it's wide. Point to South Medford. Here's a vicious strike controlled by South Medford. Flegel, the return. And Grants Pass able to hold strong. Mock gets it across. DeSchweinitz the dig. Clevenger. Rund is there. To Friend, back to Rund. Drain the dig. Back and forth we go. Sandoval Lopez gets it across. DeSchweinitz the set. Millar waits for it. A dig by Friend. Point. Possession. South of Medford. Clips the net. And the point to South Medford. Strong frontline play by Evelyn Laupola, and she wins the point for the Panthers. Point to Grants Pass. Medley checks in for GP, and she'll go back behind the line to send it away. Low line drive. Sent over by South. Friend to Rund to Mock. On the return, Flegel, the strike. And too hot to handle for GP. Point to South Medford. Kaya Jackson and Danielle Pace checking in for the Panthers. It'll be Pace back to serve. Medley sends it across. Drain is there. Pace the set. Flegel the strike. Returned out of bounds. Point to South Medford. Timeout. Grants Pass. We'll be right back on TableRockSports.net. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Welcome back. Working our way through set number 4 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. South Medford, down 2-0, have come roaring back, took the third set in a commanding fashion, 25-16, and have a 9-point lead in set number 4 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Danielle Pace serving it away for South Medford. The finesse dug out by South Medford. Quick strike, Flegel is there. Run the set. The soft touch by Taylor Douglas controlled by the Panthers. Here's Flegel, the strike, and the kill. South Medford looking like a different volleyball team these last 2 sets. Pace again to serve. Sent over by Sandoval Lopez. Pace the set, La Pola the strike, and the kill. The Panthers, a well-oiled machine. And they've got an 11-point lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Points and possession to Grants Pass. Friend back to serve. Tony Stevens checks in for Grants Pass. Touched at the last moment by Kaya Jackson. South has to scramble, and Katie Clevenger able to get it across. Tracked down by Drain, sent over by Clevenger. Friend the dig. Mock the strike. It's wide. Point to South Medford. Jessica Houston and Alondra Picasso checking in. It'll be Picasso back to serve. Stevens tracks it down for GP, sent over by Friend. Pace. Whistle blows. Point to South Medford. Picasso. And it is set point for South Medford as the Panthers try to force a 5th and final set here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Here's Picasso again. And dug out beautifully by Emily Arund. Stevens sends it across. Clevenger wins it for South. And we're going 5 here at South Medford High School. Don't go anywhere. The exciting finish to this thrilling volleyball match will be upon us. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
In RBTD all my life. When we moved to Talent, that's when we purchased our house.
All those memories were in that little spot for 17 years.
Everything in that house, all our firsts, everything gone. Now more than ever, with so many families being displaced, their kids will still be able to come to school to Phoenix and Talent because they'll be able to use RBTD.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and DeVilleneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, as we bring you coverage of Senior Night for the South Medford Panthers volleyball team. And what an exciting match it has been. The visiting Grants Pass Lady Cavers took the first two sets, but South has turned it on in set number 3 and 4 to force a deciding 5th set. Hope you've been enjoying this coverage. If you have, please head over to our YouTube page. Just search Table Rock Sports on YouTube and hit that big red subscribe button. It helps Table Rock Sports stay in the game. For those of you unfamiliar to the rules of high school volleyball or just looking for a reminder, this 5th set will go to 15, must win by 2. Danielle Pace of South Medford will start with the ball. Grants Pass taking sets 1 and 2, 25-23 and 25-22 respectively, and then South commanding dominant victories in sets 3 and 4, 25-16 and 25-11 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Let's see what this 5th and final set has in store for us. And we are underway. First serve by South. Past the back line, points to Grants Pass. The Lady Cavers trying to spoil Senior Night here at South Medford High School. Tony Stevens, the GP senior, sends it away. Pace tracks it down. Flegel unable to get it across. 2-0 GP here in set 5. Stevens again. Sent over. No! Into the net. GP 3-0. And we'll just need Tony Stevens to get the ball. There we go. Stevens serves it away. Pace unable to get there. 4-0 Grants Pass. From the ground, Bailey Davis sends it over. Then the spike and the kill by Taylor Douglas, the GP freshman. The Cavers on top 5-0. Stevens sends it away. Drain sends it up. Flegel to Clevenger. Hits the net. Dug out by Grant's pass. Quick return. Lady Cavers are there. Sent over by Bruner. Point to Grant's pass on the double touch. 6-0. Or will they say... The official put up both of his arms. They're going to say point to South Medford. So the Panthers are on the board. And just head coach Joelle O'Rourke for GP wanted to get Laylee Friend back into the game. Alondra Picasso will check in for South Medford and serves it away. The dig by Friend. And perfectly placed Reagan Bruner. 6-1 Grant's pass. Sophie Mock and Isabel Sandoval Lopez checked in. It'll be Sandoval Lopez back to serve. Picasso, the touch. Davis, the set. Laupola gets it across. Too far past the back line. 7-1 GP. Sandoval Lopez again. First touch by Laupola. Clevenger, the kill for the Panthers. Tess Wente checks back in for South on the front lines. Evelyn Laupola back to serve. Into the net, point to South Medford. Emma Jordan gets it across. The finesse gets the job done. South can't believe it. 7-4 Grant's pass on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Laupola to serve it away. Tess Wente, the strong block. And it wins the point for the Panthers. Laupola to serve once again. Sent over by Taylor Douglas. Laupola is there. Wente the finesse. Dug out by GP. Sent over by Friend. Picasso is there to Davis. Clevenger, the kill. The lead is down to 1. Again, 1st to 15 will win the match. Laupola again to serve. Strong frontline play. Tess Wente and Katie Clevenger showing the emotion. We're tied at 7. We'll be right back on TableRockSports.net. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou.
1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Medford parents with children who will be 5 on September 1st, it's time to launch into kindergarten. Visit your local neighborhood school tomorrow, April 7th from 4 to 6 p.m. Please bring your child and proof of address and get the scoop on all things kindergarten. To learn more, visit medford.k12.or.us. To learn more, about kindergarten launch. Back to this one, set number 5, all tied at 7. Couldn't ask for higher drama on the John L. Scott scoreboard as Kaya Jackson gives the Panthers their first lead in set number 5. Paupola the serve. Jordan the first to touch it. Jordan sends it across too far past the back line. South with a 2-point lead. First to 15 will win the match. Clevenger, the finesse. And they'll say it was touched at the top. Point to South Medford. A lot on the line for both of these teams. For Grants Pass, looking for their first league win in 2021. For the South Medford Panthers, trying to put a ribbon and bow on senior night. Point to Grants Pass. 10-8 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. A quick touch by the front line of GP, controlled by South. Jackson sends it over. It's on the line. Point to South Medford. DeSchweinitz the serve for South. It clips the net. And Alexa Medley is there. Return to sender, Tess Wente. And Katie Clevenger let out a roar. Timeout, Grants Pass. We'll be right back on TableRockSports.net. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou.
Waiting even a few days to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and DeVilleneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. South with a 4-point lead in set number 5. The first of 15 will win the match. Thank you for joining us here on TableRockSports.net as we continue to bring you coverage of high school athletics from around the state of Oregon. High stakes, high drama on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Alexis DeSchweinitz the serve for South, and play resumes. Sophie Mock gets it across. Amanda Drain is there. Katie Clevenger wins it for South Medford. The Panthers closing in on an incredible, improbable rally, down 2-0. DeSchweinitz the serve. The quick touch, perfectly placed. Sophie Mock for Grants Pass. If you appreciate tonight's coverage, please head on over to our Facebook, or to our YouTube page, and give us a subscribe at Table Rock Sports on YouTube. DeSchweinitz the set, Wente the finesse. Sent over by Friend. Somehow Grants Pass able to control it. DeSchweinitz the touch. Clevenger. Oh, what a fantastic block by Sophie Mock. That was incredible. Wente able to break through that time. It is match point for the South Medford Panthers. Emily Flegel will check in for South Medford. Katie Clevenger to serve it away. Clips the net. Clevenger is there. DeSchweinitz the set. Millar. And they're going to say point to Grants Pass. Still match point for the Panthers. Mock to send it away. DeSchweinitz the set. Wente on the line. South Medford comes back 2-0 and wins it on senior night. What a fantastic finish. What incredible effort displayed by both teams. You see the final on the John L. Scott scoreboard. The South Medford Panthers win it 3-2 on senior night. You've been watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. For Khalil Campbell, I'm Jonathan Kerman saying so long from South Medford High School. We'll catch you next time on TableRockSports.net.